Savannah is weathering an economic storm.
With no clear end to the pandemic, city leaders say they will be faced with tough financial decisions. WSAV News 3's Alex Bazarjian breaks down what it could mean in our top story tonight.
When it comes to the economy, Mayor Van Johnson is not sounding the alarm, but he wants the public to be clear on one thing.
To date, there has been no vote or adoption of the city's millage rate by this city council.
Due to local value increases, the mayor says council has two options. They can maintain the current millage rate or adopt a rollback rate, which is slightly less. Johnson says the rollback rate will generate about $600,000 less in city property tax revenue.
The city manager is prepared to implement the wishes of council, either to maintain the current millage rate or to make $600,000 in cuts as he deems necessary.
While property tax is not necessarily dependent on the current economy, the city's special option sales tax, or SPLOST, is. The city uses SPLOST money for community improvement projects like the arena. The current 6-year cycle ends next month and a new cycle begins in October. Because 40% of SPLOST comes from visitor spending, tourism leaders say revenue will come up short.
This economic depression is going to be longer lasting than the pandemic. So it's not just a question of money's lost today, it's a question of money's lost next month, next year. How long does it take to rebuild?
The city's general fund is facing a $13.2 million deficit. Some of it will be filled by the reserve fund, but Johnson says cuts could be coming. Ultimately, the city manager will have to decide if those cuts come from staff or city services. Alex Bazarjian, WSAV News 3, on your side.
City Council will vote on the millage rate next week, and we will let you know what they decide.